Hello everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at pictures of the LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship, aka the Black Pearl. Will be coming out on September 15th, and I assume it will come out earlier than that for LEGO Insiders, but I don't see that being mentioned anywhere on here right now. But it will retail here for $380 US, 350 euros, 300 pounds UK, and $450 dollars Canadian there. And it will come with 2,862 pieces, and it will also come with 8 minifigures. 9 if you want to count the statue on the front of the ship there, but 8 minifigures there of actual characters there. And just looking at the set here, I think that it was done very nicely. It looks very accurate to the Black Pearl here, and that's very nice to see. And it has like lots of sails on it here, which is very cool there. And I assume that the sails will be done with kind of like the papery pieces that LEGO usually uses for sails on boat sets like this here. But yeah, just like the overall look of it here is very nice. And again, I really like the sails, but the rest of it was also done very nicely here. And it does come with like little stands as well that you can put this on. So those look pretty nice there. And then here's the 360 spin for it here, so you can kind of see it from all the different angles here. And it does look like here there's like lots of holes in the sail, so that's very cool there as well. That kind of like represents where like cannons and stuff would have gone through there, like bullets and everything. So that's pretty nice there. I like how that was done. And yeah, just overall here, the exterior of it looks very good there. I really like how like the whole hull was done for it there. It's very smooth, and it just looks very nice there. And here's kind of what it looks like from the back there. So that's pretty nice as well. And you can take the bottom section of it off as well, so that's pretty cool. You can take that off, so that way it looks like it's actually like floating there, so that way you don't see the bottom of it. It kind of seems as if the bottom of it's like in the water there, and then you're just looking at the top part of it. So that's very cool there. It's good that everything was structurally, it was structurally okay to do that. That's very nice, very good design work there. And here's kind of look at it from the front there. So yeah, again, the sails are done very nicely there. And here's a look at it from the back. That knob there actually makes like the cannons all come out there, and that's in one of the videos later. So that's very cool there. And I think it's just that knob there that you turn there. And then here's kind of another look at it here. And there is some interior details on this as well, so that's pretty cool. You can just take off like this floor section here, and that kind of lets you see some of like the interior details here. So that's pretty cool. I'm hoping that there'll be more details on the inside than just that, but at least there is some detail on the inside, because there definitely could have been nothing there. So that is good there, that there's at least something. Here's the 8 minifigures here. And I think that these all look pretty good to me for the most part. Some of them don't have leg printing, so maybe if all of them had leg printing, that would be kind of nice there. But that's really nitpicking here. I think that they look very good. Of course, it does come with Jack Sparrow, because after all, this is Jack Sparrow's pirate ship here. And so yeah, it does come with him, but I think that he looks very nice there as well. He has dual molded legs too, so that's very cool there. But the rest of the minifigures look pretty good too. So yeah, I'm really happy with how the minifigures were done in the set here. They all look very nice. And in the back of the ship here, there's like a little table that you can kind of put some of the minifigures around there. And there's just different spots that you can have them stand. So that's very cool there. I really like how that looks there in the back as well. And here's the dimensions of it. So it's 25 inches long and 25 inches high here. The height of it there. So that's very big. Of course, the height, a lot of that's just kind of made up of like the sails there. So the height of it isn't quite as impressive as the length though. But the length there, the length of it being 25 inches, that's very long here. So that's very nice there. And yeah, you can just see how big this really is in some of these real life pictures here. So that's very cool there. And yeah, so here's just some more pictures of it there. And yeah, it's very big here. You can see in these pictures. Yeah, it definitely has some size to it here for sure. You can see all the different cannons there, and there's what it looks like once you take the base of it off there, and it just kind of looks like it's almost floating there. So that's pretty cool. There's another look. I think that's just the same interior details here But there's another look at what that looks like there. And you can post the minifigures on the top of the sails because there are studs on top of the sails. So that's nice there. I like that. That looks good. There, and then again, you can see a closer look at like the holes in the sails there. So that's pretty cool. And then yeah, here's some more pictures of it. And then here's the video here. And yeah, just mute that there for copyright. But yeah, you can see how big this really is, like when the guy lifts it up there. And then there's what it looks like when you turn that to make all the cannons go out. And the cannons on both sides go out at the same time. So that's very cool there. That's all done on that mechanism there. So that's very cool there. I really like how that was done there. And then you can lift off the base there as well. And then you can take that section off to see the interior of the back there. And so yeah, this looks very good. And then you can even turn the rudder there on the back as well, like the wheel. So that's pretty cool as well. So yeah, just overall here, I think that this looks very good for the most part here. And yeah, I'm very happy with what I see here for the most part. And then there's the back of the box there. But so the biggest problem here for me really is just the price of it. I don't love how black it looks. That is one problem I do have with this. I feel like it is pretty black here for the most part. So that is, I thought I'd mention that really quick. But there wasn't really a whole lot LEGO could have done about that because that's just the Black Pearl is very black. And so if they want to be as accurate as this is, there wasn't really a whole lot LEGO could do about that. But that is something that I don't love about this, so I thought I'd mention that there. But my big problem with it, though, is the price. $380 US for this. That does not feel like a good value at all for that many pieces here, 2,800 pieces. That just does not feel like a good value. I definitely want to see this in the $300 range. I could kind of see like $320, maybe even $330 for this. And those would feel like expensive, but I could kind of see that. 300, that was really where I'd like to see this, but 380 is just way beyond any of those prices I just mentioned. So yeah, this definitely needs to come down a lot there, the price of this one. And then even comparing to some other LEGO boat sets, like the Endurance here, this one's $270, so $110 less than the Black Pearl here. And it comes with more pieces. It's over 3,000 pieces here. So yeah, the value on this just does not look good. And then another LEGO boat set that came out this year. This one's $330 US, so $50 less than the Black Pearl. This one comes with 4,000 pieces. Now, a lot of the pieces in this one are very small here, but still, it's 4,000 pieces. And this one comes with 2,800 pieces, and this one's also $50 less. So, and those are from LEGO here as well. So this is just comparing LEGO things to LEGO things here. And yeah, the value on this just does not look good here at all. There will be a gift with purchase though coming out when this set comes out. And it's Jack Sparrow's compass here. And it's a pretty small gift with purchase. It comes with, it looks like 151 pieces here. So yeah, there's not a whole lot to this because it is pretty small there. There's not that many pieces here, but it can close up, and it's just kind of like a nice little thing here if you get the set when this gift with purchase is available here. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to say about that, but I thought I'd show that there because it looks pretty nice, and hopefully those pieces will be prints there. I assume those will be prints there. Hopefully those aren't stickers there. But yeah, I thought I'd show that. But overall, back to the main set here, $380 just feels like way too much for this. Here, especially for the piece count there. But the minifigures look good. The set itself looks very good here. My biggest problem with it is really just how black it is, the actual set itself. But again, there wasn't really a whole lot LEGO could do about that. So overall, the set itself, again, is very good, but the price just needs to come down a lot. So that'll do it for this one. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next one.